What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Digimon Rearise video, and as you guys have seen, this was my full clear all the way through floor 70. Before this part of the video, you guys didn't watch my last video from 62 to 66, and this is going to be from 67 to 70 you guys just saw. So this is the team comp I used. Now there's a lot of things I could have changed, I could have done differently, but my partner was Creepymon, as you guys saw in the video. I did use this team with no deaths, and it was very, very good. I got to not have to waste a lot of stamina for retrying, things like that. But I'll go through the reasoning of my units. I'll go show off their stats, that kind of stuff. So we could equip plugins, and unfortunately we got to go through a loading screen each time. But at any rate, so we have High Andromon there. Obviously, he's really, really good for his passive, giving the block rate. His S1 does a shock with increased counter rate. He's got very, very high HP, of mine having almost 8,500. And then, you know, defense pretty good at 1531, speed of 46 with the plugins. So very, very solid. Obviously, his barrier helps you survive. There aren't as much as immobilizing CCs on these floors compared to the up to 60 floor. So the fact that he gives you a lot more survivability is very, very good. So he is super strong in that aspect. So he's definitely a unit to run. Now, if I had my Mega Gargomon with appropriate plugins, I may have tried him instead, just to be more aggressive with the floors. But like I said, I'm still lacking plugins with Mega Gargo. So, and right now I'm in a Ruby conserving mode to see what the next banner is going to be after Phoenixmon. So I wanted to not really go into the Calm banner, because really my Minervamon plugins are pretty solid. You know, the third and sixth slot could be better for her or him, but I definitely just want to, you know, kind of conserve Ruby. So that's why I haven't really gone crazy and trying to build Mega Gargo yet, personally, on my account. So next, if we go into the next Digimon, which is going to be Minervamon, obviously he's awesome for this event just because really, really good DPS, a lot of damage output, a lot of AoEs, pretty fast Digimon overall. Now, I did not have this plugin done, so what was changed was my I had more HP and less block rate. So the fact now it has really good block rate, with the 20% block rate, is really, really good. This, I would definitely like to get block rate to bring that up to 40%. Combining that with Andromon's 30% block rate to give then this guy a 70% block rate would be super strong. And then a lot of people have your Calm Digimon with the Panda, because it gives you 200, almost 200 tech attack and then 12 speed. And then this is basically another copy of that there. And then I just have filler plugins for her 3 and 6. So those are the stats for my Minervamon. Next, we'll go into Piedmon. And my Piedmon still needs to be enhanced quite a bit. And then probably I'm going to even probably bring him into PvP. I may be trying to take Andromon out of PvP and put a Paimon in instead. We'll have to see how that goes, but I'm contemplating that for sure. And right now, he's pretty good. He's got a 20% pinpoint rate, and then he obviously has a 40% more pinpoint rate, so it gives him 60% pinpoint rate, block rate of 15%, skill lock resist of 7%, and then I believe this is a blind resist as well. Yeah, so there we go. Blind resist as well of 7%. So I've not enhanced those plugins simply because they are silvers. I'm trying to hold off on the 3 and 6 slot to get golds, but still pretty good stuff overall. And I do have speed there, so he will get a lot more speed once I fully enhance this to a 5-star. So that's going to give me another 4 speed, so that'll bring him up to 34 speed overall. But you guys see there his stats very, very strong with almost 7,000 HP, and that's with no HP stat increases, and then his attack is at 3,300, defense 1,400, so he's a pretty well-built unit. You know, he is slower, unfortunately, but he does have a lot of health. He's got a decent amount of attack, and he's got pretty good defense as well. 1,400 is pretty good. So I think why he's super solid, though, honestly, is going to be for his blind. So the fact that he has blind on both his S1 and S2 makes it super, super awesome. So he does a decent amount of damage. He lands those blind debuffs, which are very, very accurate for these floors, so they don't miss very often. So the fact is that's going to give you a lot of survivability of getting the misses of, you know, your evasion with the blind effect, as opposed to trying to land stuns and shocks, for instance, are very, very low chance compared to blind against these enemies. So I don't know if they have like a built-in shock and stun resistance, but it's very rare for me to land shock and stun. So I think blind is honestly the way to go. And since Paimon was a guarantee when his banner was out, unfortunately, if you guys just started playing now, you're not going to have access to him, unfortunately. But if you guys have been playing for the last couple weeks and you guys did pull him, I highly recommend building him for your climb to 70. He's super, super awesome. I'm actually going to be focusing on him more. I've been putting a lot of my fodder plugins into him, so I need to finish him up, and then I'll probably even be bringing him into PvP. So next we have our Noble Pumpkinmon. All right, so my Noble Pumpkinmon really hasn't changed much at all. You guys know he's just super, super solid all around. You know, he gives you that block on his passive as well, and then he also gives you your that sleep. He gives you that debuff on power enemies, and he also gives you attack increase under tech allies as well. He's got AoEs on all of his abilities. I believe his S1 has like it's a full AoE, and then his S2 is like a 3-person AoE. So still super, super strong unit. Definitely build him. I made a video about a month ago, 3 weeks ago or whatever, of how great he is as a free unit, and I believe everyone should still have him. I'm not sure if you start now if you still get him, because we are technically out of Halloween, but hopefully you guys are still getting him if you guys are creating new accounts. And then finally, the boy Creepymon, and my Creepymon is a little bit more beefed up than he was before, but he is just straight amazing. Well built, very, very well around. I'm very, very happy with my Creepymon's progress. I probably will even go through and try to upgrade his stun and sleep resist more once I work on some of my other plugins and get them all, like, I want to try to get most of my gold plugins to like all 5-star just to have for future use. And then I'll probably go in and enhance his silvers a little bit more just to give him more resistance. But he's the dream. He's the star of the team because he does an insane amount of damage. He does counterattacks. He's tanky. He has built-in heal with his S2. And he has burn as well on his S1. So he just, and even his special does an insane amount of damage. And a lot of time we'll be able to just finish off or do like half damage to a lot of these enemies in the higher floors. So definitely, if you guys have Creepymon, he's going to be a huge, huge benefit for beating these floors. So, but that is my overall team, my stats, and how I approached it and my reasoning behind it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series of climbing through floor 70. I'll definitely keep doing this when we get more floors added. And hopefully I can keep on hitting these at a really faster rate so I can get these videos out to you guys as soon as possible. Sorry I didn't get both parts up in one video, but I did want to show each floor climb and basically show you guys the process for each floor. And there was a lot of news to cover as well the last 2 days with some of the updates. So I didn't want to just miss those updates. So, But thank you guys for watching the video today. As always, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring that bell if you guys did enjoy today's content. And definitely leave a like and comment down below if you guys made it through floor 70, what your team comps were, and if you guys thought this was harder or easier than the floor 60 climb, definitely let me know. I look forward to hearing from you guys all in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next Digimon Rearise video.